Allô, ça va? Bonjour. It's gone. Today
You know we live in a crazy world.
Oh my god, this world is losing it.
Hey, it's not a measure of success to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society.
Hello, my name is Skeletor. Are you afraid of the world? It's twisting your head this way, that way, or giving you all kinds of injuries. Oh, look, my mouth, I can't talk anymore. Oh, but it's not funny. It's not funny. Oh. Hello again. Hi. How are you doing? Good? Good. Earlier I did a video on vaccine injury. Please accept my apologies. I did not mean to make fun of injury. Like that. You know? It's not funny. Bell's palsy is a real thing. Okay. Please accept my apologies. If you have Bell palsy, all the best. If you don't, good job. Hello, friends. Okay, bye. Today is vaccine injury day. It is May 19th, and today we commemorate the vaccine injury of you if you have one. If you don't have one, then you go on with your life. But if you have one, let's take a moment to think about what your life was before, what your life was during the injury, and perhaps what your life will be after. Perhaps after you will feel better. I hope so. I hope so. Yes, I hope so. Because it's not fun. It's not fun. I have heard many bad things about vaccine injury. Sometimes the soul leaves the body, and that's not good. You want your soul to be in your body. Hello, friends. Today I'm here on behalf of the flowers. Yesterday I was walking in the street with my partner, and we started smelling the flowers, and we realized that flowers perhaps can get sick. We don't know. We don't know everything. And I thought, hey, why do humans have more rights than flowers? They shouldn't. You know? So, we thought, hey, the mask is for everybody. Let's make it democratic. Hey, hey, so there is a vaccine for dogs, for many animals now, apparently, or because the animals can get the COVID, you know? So we thought, hey, animals can get the COVID, flowers can get the COVID. We thought, good business for flowers in the trees. We thought, okay, a little mass like this, little, maybe like this, depending on the flowers. Good business if you sell it right. Hello, children of the world. This message is for you because in science class you learn to use the scientific method. It's very good. You know, like my friend say, listen to the Buddha who say, test everything I say. Test it out. Find out if it is true. Okay? Yes, because otherwise you get fooled. Oh, not good. What you want is more good in your life. Okay, very good. I hope so. It has served me many times. Now they are administering vaccines to children 12 and up in Canada. Now I recommend one thing. Find out what is the data on this. Can it be okay? Is it all wine and roses? Non-alcoholic wine and roses, I hope? Yes. Or is there bad lemonade in there? You need to find out. Because guess what? They're going to force you to take the vaccine. Oh no. Do you know what a vaccine injury is? Yeah. Be careful. It can happen to you. Now, my master, I have many masters. One of my masters, he's in heaven, but I connect. His name is Nisargadatta Maharaj. He says the world is a net of contradictions. And he was a master. I believe him. Why? In his book, I Am That, he is a very wise man. And in it he says, why do you trust this world? Why? It is a net of contradictions. Why do you care about causes? Because it's this and that? Understand the world when it says health, it means sickness. When it says wealth, it will bring poverty. When it says, hey, you will be happy with all of this in the new normal, you will be unhappy. Jesus in the Bible say, by their fruits shall they be known. What are the fruits? Are they fresh? Are they rotten? That's what the Buddha says. Test it out. Taste it. Now, children, I don't recommend you do scientific method experiments and test out the vaccines and say, oh, the independent variable is this, and oh, the kid died. Oh, he got Bell's palsy. Uh-oh. He's shaking, or blood cancer, whatever. He's not immune to the virus. Oh no, he's gotta take more. Oh. Children, do your research. Okay. Ciao for now. Hello, friends. Hi. I hope you are doing well. Today I watched a video by Deborah Tavares. She is interviewed by a woman from Israel, and they talk about how we are clearly living in the. Hold on a second. I fixed my microphone. Okay. Hold on. There we go. That we clearly live in hell. And there is a documentary called Tolerance Lost. It talks about how the world attacks you on many different fronts. You must wonder, why must we get attacked in the first place? Why cannot we be cuddled or hugged? You know? But instead, there are satellites all over the place that are hoping to harm us. And that there are all kinds of things flying all around the skies, falling down in our water, in food, in our bodies, everything. And now we discover that there's all this nanotechnology entering our bodies, which will be controlled from a distance. And I think to myself, I was just reading this book of interviews, or I would call them interviews, yes, because it's Stephen King talking about how horrific the world is. And he says it's very difficult to create horror stories in the world when the world is so horrific. And it's true. If you know the truth, you will think, wow, this is horror. So imagine if we lived in a world that wasn't horror. What then? What if it was based on joy? Imagine that. Not a world that wants to kill you. It tells you that it wants you to be well, but it's the opposite. Of course, you look at the evidence. But many are blind, of course, you know. It's like being bulldozed into a trench and thinking, hey, we're going on an amusement ride. It's not. Your death is needed. Yes, your death is needed. I like life. I like thriving. I like joy. And I'm seeing the opposite right now. After listening to Deborah Tavares and knowing what this movie is about, Tolerance Lost, many people are becoming intolerant of the world. You want to kill us this bad? Okay, we need a plan now. We need a plan so that you don't kill us. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Okay, bye. Hello again. I'm in the washroom reading, and I came upon this I came upon this quote earlier, and I think I butchered it. I killed it. But I will do better this time and share what I've read. Here's the book. Stephen King's Danse Macabre. Beautiful title, eh? Hello. Okay, here is the quote. We have treated the question, why do you want to write horror stories in a world that is so full of real horrors?
Now, let me pause here just for a second. Some people say, hey, there is a world full of horrors. Some people are like, I don't see anything. Nothing is going on. It's Happy Land. Okay. Stephen King, he says, full of horrors. I say, full of horrors. And now it's coming to pitch. And the pitcher is throwing curveballs. Okay. Stephen King continue. I am now suggesting that the reason horror has done so poorly, by and large on TV, is a statement which is closely related to that question, to wit, it is very difficult to write a successful horror story in a world which is so full of real horrors. We're seeing it, aren't we? Now, a ghost, he continues here, a ghost in a turret room of a Scottish castle just cannot compete with 1,000 megaton warheads. CBW bugs, or nuclear power plants that have apparently been put together from Aurora model kits by 10-year-olds with poor eye-hand coordination. Even old Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre pales beside those dead sheep in Utah, killed by one of our finer nerve gases. If the wind had been blowing the other way when that happened, Salt Lake City might have gotten a real good dose of what killed the sheep. And my good friend, someday the wind is not going to be blowing the right way. You may count on it. Tell your congressman I said so. Sooner or later, the wind always changes. And then he continues, well, horror can be done. We're seeing it in the world. Then he continues, he talks shop here. He says that emotion can still be triggered by people who are dedicated to doing it. And there's something optimistic in the fact that people can still, in spite of all the world's real horrors, be brought to the point of the screen by something that is patently impossible. Remember the impossible lie, the big lie in Mein Kampf? Have you studied that? Nobody can believe what's going on because it's the big lie. Well, it can be done by the writer or the director if their hands are untied. It seems to me that those handlers of ours, the rulers of this world, the hegemony we're seeing playing out, their hands are untied and are very, very dirty. Very dirty. Okay, so, do we need horror, bad horror on TV? No. No, we don't need a depiction of that. No, not really. All we have to do is look under the covers and we see, oh Lord. Uh-oh.
Okay, children, the piñata has been hit. I will see you next time. Until then, try not to get yourself killed because the world has many ways to kill you. Okay, bye.